I do it.
Hey, what worked on the touchdown run?
I think just a look we worked in practice. I think we got what we want. The tempo was getting to him. We knew we would have that advantage right there. Great block by Jawan up out on the perimeter, and it's easy when you got guys kind of selling out and trying to bring a play to life. So kudos to them up front getting the job done. It was easy for me.
Did you want more of those opportunities in the run game in the second half?
Yeah, of course, but every game has a different flavor. So there's a couple of things that we were doing that we were trying to get to, and there's some runs that I would have loved to get to that we just didn't. And then you see how the game ended. We just pushing, trying to come back and get a victory, and tough play for Jawan. I know he'll make that play, but it's just tough when you playing from behind right there, just pressing.
How do you think Spencer played today?
I think he played well, man. I think he played well. It's a couple of things that, it's things that I see, and I go to him, and before I even say anything, he's like, I got to do this, I got to do that. So he's very cerebral. He's understanding of what's going on. I think he's processing as the game is going. There's not a moment that slips by him that he's unaware of, So I think that's just something you grow on.
Can you share anything in general that he's learning?
Yeah, just I think one opportunity. I think it was on the third down. I'm walking up to him. It was a good shell look. I'm checked down over the ball. I'm telling him I'm going up to him and tell him hey, don't scramble around and take any hits. Just plug the ball right. He's like, man, I got to hit you right there. I got to hit you. I got to see it. So it's just things like that. I understand that he's processing the game, and I think Nuss and those guys know that he's processing the game. So.
What did you like about how he was handling those last two guys?
Man, like I said, I think during the week, the type of person that Spence is, you wouldn't think that this is just his second year playing. He walks into those situations and he just attacks them. He doesn't come into the huddle, and when you look at him, you don't see a young guy. You see a dude that's shit, he's ready to go win. So that's a good thing. Moving forward to see from him just the confidence that hey, shit, any situation we're just gonna attack it.
Why do you think there were so many pre-snap penalties, and how do you guys get back?
Yeah, just the tempo. Being honest, when you play with that type of tempo, especially this is the first time out, you got to be disciplined. And I'm not making an excuse for anybody. We all have to be better at running the play, getting to our tempo, getting set, and saying hut. And I think that falls on all of us. Especially as a QB, I know he's gonna say it's on him to get everybody set, but it takes all of us to make that happen. So. I think it's just it'll get fixed. It'll get fixed. I think this week we'll watch the film, and I know I'll be vocal about it. We just got to get set. Some of those times I'll admit, some of those times I wanted to get in the huddle because I'm like, man, I don't feel like we're gonna be able to get set correctly or get lined up correctly. I think it was a couple of times where we're going tempo and guys are running from left to right trying to figure out where to line up, and to get to where you want to go, we gotta be precise on every single play, on every snap. So part of me wanted to slow down, but the other part of me knew that with our tempo, we had an advantage. So we just got to be better. We all have to be better. So I'm not gonna make an excuse. We just gotta limit those penalties in those situations.
Any other just big picture takeaways? How you feeling to the team?
It's one game. We got 16 more. I think Kellen said in the locker room, the only thing that this game says is that we're not going to be undefeated, which it is what it is, but we got to keep moving. We got another week. Thankfully, I don't think anybody's injured. I don't think anybody, did anybody get? Well, he good. I talked to him. He good. I think he'll be all right. But yeah, thank God nobody. Yeah, nothing too crazy. But yeah, man, we just gotta keep going. We need more, and the good thing about needing more, we can't go nowhere for 16 weeks.
What did you make of Chris? Just he seemed like he was really getting out there at the end.
He really got what?
Just really kind of grinding it out,
Oh yeah, that's Chris. He's a competitor. He wants to make a play. He wants to be the reason why we win, or he wants to make the big catches. That's the guy he is. He works hard as hell, hard as anybody during the week. So for me, I love to see him, in that mentality, in that state of mind, and then when those big plays do come to him, I just love to see him having fun and happy. So I know he wants to make more plays. He caught a couple balls today, but I know he wants to make some big plays. So we just gotta keep working.
Did you notice him fighting through kind of
Yeah, I think he just got rolled up one time. He fine. I mean, it wasn't too much to fight.
But did that mean anything to you? Like,
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I didn't question it. I just look at him like, you straight? Like we about to go on the field. He's like, I'm good. So, he cool. I don't worry when I look in Chris's direction. So it's cool.
I know you don't care about personal accolades, but what did it mean to score the 1,000 touchdown in the Superdome? Or I don't know if you can do that.
I didn't know. Yeah. Nah, it's cool. I mean, it's cool. Anytime I get in the end zone, it's a blessing, man. Game one touchdown. This is the only time I'm going to talk about personal stuff, but it's cool, just scoring the first touchdown of the season. Need more. I think all around, all of us need more. I know Jawan want that touchdown, especially in that type of situation right there. It put us in position to go be in the winning column instead of the losing column, right? But, he again, that's another guy that when I look at him, I don't worry. He works hard as anyone, and he'll be able to make those plays. So, yeah, you see how quickly I shifted from me.
Do you make anything of the lack of timeouts or like the end of the half approach?
Yeah, I mean, we've been playing 9 years, so you get into that situation. And I looked up and I'm like, you see them little ticks. You don't see any of them, and I'm like, ah. So it's just again like those are the situations you prepare for in practice. You just got to be very, very aware of. Again, the situation. So we're running a 2-minute drill with no timeouts. Everybody has to be dialed in. You get to the sideline if you can. If not, get the ball to Eric or the ref and let's go and execute. So I think Spencer did a great job just getting everybody in position, clocking in when he had to, getting the play calls in and then, hitting the routes that he had. Didn't really force anything. So, I mean, I think it's something to teach off of, something to learn off of.
Yeah, I meant the first half.
Oh, what?
I meant the first half where you guys didn't go for it. Or just like
Were you surprised the team didn't use any timeouts in the first half?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I went too far into my little dissertation on that one. Yeah, my bad.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know.
What do you think about Kendra?
Kendra, I mean, like I said, I think Kendra, he's a lot more mature, and not in the way that I think he was portrayed before. I think just for me watching him, I'm talking about maturity in his assignment. Just like I think his attention to detail and his focus is different, and I can tell just because I'm just observing. I'm an observer before anything. So just watching him, he knows what to do. I think before he didn't know why. A lot of times, he was just out there, but I think he knows why, and I think he's tuned in on when to do certain things. So I think he's gonna keep growing, man. He's doing well.
Thank you.
Cool. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Alvin.
Yeah.